Welcome, seekers of the forbidden truth, to the dark archives where ancient secrets are unveiled. Did the glorious fallen angels truly abandon heaven just because they were seduced by mortals? Do you honestly believe beings of pure eternal light would sacrifice their glory for desires? The terrifying reality is much darker than you think, for they did not love us at all. In fact, they hated humanity to the core, and their descent was an act of pure terror. According to ancient apocryphal texts, the divine creator fashioned humans from the dirty clay. He breathed life into the fragile mud and proudly declared that mankind would inherit the earth. High above the mortal realm, the majestic Grigori watched this creation with absolute disgust. These immortal entities of pure radiant energy felt deeply insulted by the supreme decree. Why should beings of perfect eternal light bow down to serve pathetic creatures made from dust? A dark seed of toxic pride and bitter envy began to take root within the hearts of the Watchers. They possessed cosmic wisdom and unmatched physical power, yet they were sidelined for mortal men. The holy texts reveal that they did not look upon the daughters of men with eyes of romance. Their gaze was filled with cold calculation and a burning desire to destroy the divine plan. They decided that if they could not rule the beautiful earth, then the Creator would not either. Semjaza, the commanding leader of the Watchers, gathered 200 angels to form a dark pact. They rejected their holy duties and chose the path of ultimate rebellion against the throne. This was not a tragic tale of forbidden love, but a calculated plot of cosmic terrorism. They sought to completely pollute the human bloodline so the promised Messiah could never come. The ultimate goal was to eradicate the pure human race by injecting their own dark traits. Imagine possessing the power of a god. Would you easily surrender your throne to mortals? In the days of Jared, 200 fallen angels descended upon the freezing peak of Mount Hermon. The Book of Enoch vividly describes how they bound themselves together with a terrifying curse. Semjaza forced his followers to swear a dark oath, ensuring no one could ever back out now. They stripped off their celestial purity and put on the heavy bronze armor of ancient war. The majestic glowing light of their immortal bodies slowly faded into a terrifying dark shade. They approached the primitive human tribes not as loving suitors, but as unstoppable conquerors. The daughters of men were terrified and overwhelmed by the massive imposing shadows of the giants. This unnatural union was a deliberate biological attack to alter the sacred human code. By mixing their angelic essence with earthly clay, they created an abomination of nature. The resulting offspring were not divine heroes, but the monstrous and violent Nephilim giants. These grotesque titans possessed an insatiable hunger and unparalleled physical brutality. According to ancient records, the Nephilim grew so large that humans could not sustain their needs. They quickly turned against humanity, devouring the innocent and shedding oceans of human blood. The primitive tribes were enslaved, forced to build massive megalithic structures in utter dread. Semjaza and the Watchers stood atop their dark pyramids, smiling at the destruction they caused. They had successfully corrupted the earth, leaving almost no pure human bloodline left untouched. The earth groaned under the weight of the giants, and the cries of the oppressed reached the heavens. But the Watchers did not stop at biological warfare. They initiated psychological ruin. If you could whisper a secret that would burn the world, would you share it to gain ultimate power? To accelerate the destruction, the fallen angels downloaded forbidden cosmic knowledge to mankind. Azazel taught men how to forge brutal weapons of war, turning simple tools into instruments of death. Others taught the dark arts of sorcery, astrology, and the deceptive magic of cosmetic charms. Humanity was weaponized against itself, drowning the ancient world in endless warfare and sin. The Watchers watched their chaotic masterpiece unfold, feeling triumphant in their hateful rebellion. They traded their eternal place in the glorious heavens to become kings of a ruined wasteland. The dark clouds of corruption grew so thick that divine intervention became absolutely required. The Creator looked upon the polluted earth and decreed that the great flood must cleanse the planet. Mighty archangels, radiating blinding golden light, descended from the sky to execute judgment. They wielded massive flaming swords and threw heavy celestial chains to bind the arrogant Watchers. Semjaza's once glorious bronze armor was shattered, and his cosmic power was completely stripped. The archangels cast the rebellious leaders into the deepest, darkest pits of the eternal abyss. They were condemned to wait in agonizing darkness until the final day of ultimate judgment. Their terrifying Nephilim children were cursed to slaughter each other in brutal, endless combat. The earth was washed clean by the mighty floodwaters, preserving the only pure human remnant. The fallen angels chose eternal damnation over serving a species created from the humble dirt. Their legacy is not one of romantic tragedy, but a horrifying testament to demonic pride. They desired to break the universe, but instead, they broke themselves into eternal suffering. Even today, the echoes of their forbidden teachings still linger in the darkest corners of man. The ancient texts warn us that the spirits of the dead Nephilim still roam as demonic ghosts. They endlessly wander the earth, forever hungry, seeking to oppress humanity from the shadows. The grand biological terror failed to stop the sacred bloodline, but it left a lasting scar. We must remember that absolute power combined with absolute pride always leads to destruction. The Watchers gambled their immortal souls to steal the earth, and they lost everything they had. Their silent screams remain trapped beneath the rocks of Mount Hermon, waiting for the final day. The story of Genesis 6 is a grim reminder of the devastating consequences of holy treason. It teaches us that true greatness is found in humble obedience, not in arrogant rebellion. The Creator's ultimate plan could never be thwarted by the petty jealousy of fallen stars. Mankind survived the ancient darkness, inheriting the earth exactly as it was originally planned. The ancient mysteries hidden within the Apocrypha reveal the terrifying depth of cosmic warfare. We stand on the ruins of a forgotten era, oblivious to the massive battles fought for our souls. The forbidden archives continue to whisper the dark truths that traditional history tries to hide. Every ancient megalith and bizarre mythological tale holds a fragment of this terrifying truth. The Watchers may be bound in chains, but their dark influence still challenges our modern world. Will we recognize the dangerous allure of forbidden knowledge, before we repeat their mistakes? Or will humanity eventually succumb to the same toxic pride that doomed the magnificent angels? The answers lie buried in the dust of antiquity, waiting for those brave enough to uncover them. As we look back at the chaotic reign of the Nephilim, we must seek the light of true wisdom. The ultimate war was never just about flesh and blood. It was always about the human spirit. The Watchers despised our very existence, yet humanity stands victorious through divine grace. Their dark celestial rebellion serves as the ultimate historical tragedy of wasted immortality. The eternal abyss holds the silent echoes of the Watchers, forever mourning their lost paradise. They are the forgotten architects of ancient terror, erased by the cleansing waters of the flood. Let this dark chapter of the Apocrypha illuminate your understanding of the ancient cosmic war. The truth is terrifying, but it is necessary to comprehend the incredible value of our lives. We are not a cosmic mistake. We are the triumphant survivors of a malicious biological attack. The Forbidden Archives will continue to unlock the hidden doors of history in our next journey. Looking back at the catastrophic reign of the Nephilim, we must ask a profound question today. Was their fall a tragic rebellion of pride, or a cruel war against God? Share your thoughts below. If you seek more hidden truths, make sure to like this video, share it, and subscribe to us right now.